The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. The Dot. Art class was over, but Vashti sat and glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. Poof! There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn. It was her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that." She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted a red dot, purple dot, yellow dot, and a blue dot. The blue mixed with yellow, she discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting lots of little dots in many different colors. Boys and girls, you're getting ready to do that. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot at all. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? Not me. I can't draw a straight line even with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Please sign it." The end. Boys and girls, you are going to make your own splash and make a dot of your own today. Today we will be painting using watercolors our own large dots using various colors. First, you will need a brush, and make sure that the brush is nice and pointed at the top. And we'll be using a watercolor palette tray. Our watercolor cups, the water is in the middle and the colors are in the colored cup. We'll also be using a sponge to use our paint to dry our brush off on the sponge when we're done. Dip your water into the water first and make sure you get your brush wet, and then pick the color of your choice. Tap it on your sponge so it doesn't drip on your paper. Make a little dot. Tiptoe like a ballerina. No booty scooting, and go around and around the dot you just made to make a larger dot, which is called a circle. I'm going slowly, dancing on my tippy toes, no booty scooting the brush. Once I've made my circle, I go back to the water and rinse it off. Make sure you tap it on your brush and then get a new color and do the same thing again. You will do this until your paper is filled with circles. So continue filling your paper, big, small, and medium, but also leave a little bit of white space in between each circle. When you're done, make sure that you have your name on your paper. And before you take it to the drying rack, make sure it's dry so it doesn't drip. Wash out your sponge and your brushes at the sink. Take brushes and your old dirty water. Don't let them stay upside down in the cup. You take them to the sink, rinse them out, and put them face up at the table. Make sure that you're refilling your water and putting it back at the table.